Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing, I guess, a Soraka game, because I am playing Soraka and I am here with Yashi Power and Real Nequim, two of my viewers. We have been playing 3 versus 3 together, and this is one of them. So yesterday we had a good day, well, up until my League of Legends crash. Unfortunately it crashed and I couldn't log in. Fortunately it was after a game, so it didn't disrupt the game, but I had to reinstall the entire client. So we are going to go in here. Yeah, we're preparing to just take a jungle camp, and obviously we want to have the enemy jungle camp, but yeah, we did realize there was probably someone in there. So I'm starting off with the heal here. And there you go, getting a little bit of damage from the enemies, but they're not going to do a whole lot. So we're going to take our own jungle camp after, well, trying to harass a little bit. But that was actually pretty close. Obviously we couldn't see him, but yeah, well. So Trundle is going to go top against Lee Sin, and Alistar and Zyra are going to be bottom lane against Soraka Ezreal. Soraka Ezreal, of course, much stronger than Alistar Zyra. Although Zyra can hold off a 1 versus 2 on her own, pretty much. And by pretty much, I mean completely. So yeah, we're taking this jungle camp. It doesn't really matter who gets it as long as Soraka doesn't get it. Yeah, we all get a little bit of experience because you can see that, yeah, he's about 1/3 on the underway, and well, I think both of us are there as well. Yeah, so all of us get the experience. It's just that I don't need the gold. I'm going to farm on her plant. That's actually really funny. So planting a ward there. Yeah, the plants give 5 gold, so it's not like it's... Yeah, it's a good tactic, but if you attack and then use the E, so the infuse, you get a plant instantly without it being able to really shoot at you, because the attack range normally is a little bit bigger. So yeah, they do know that I'm missing. They currently don't know where I am, but yeah, she's going to find out in a moment that I am indeed there. So yeah, and there's a little bit of damage going off, but it's not a big deal. I'm Soraka, man. So up top we have a little bit of a fight going on, and by a little bit of a fight I mean first blood. Yeah, that's cool. So an easy first blood there for Lee Sin. Didn't even have to break a sweat. He's still at 80% health or something like that, which is awesome for him. So yeah, and the beauty of Soraka Ezreal is that Ezreal uses quite a bit of mana, and Soraka can provide him with quite a bit of mana. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm giving him as much mana as he needs, and every time he takes a little bit of damage I can heal him up pretty nicely. I'm obviously not going to heal up myself. I have the health potions for that. And as you can see, I'm not buying a first item here. So normally you would go for the come on, Fairy Charm, but yeah, gold items are very much useless here. I am still going to go for gold items, but that was totally a mistake, and I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I should have gone for just Doran's Rings, because Doran's Rings are way better for a support champion on this map than the gold items, because the match typically lasts about 15 minutes, and well, the Nexus hasn't been destroyed then, but by that time it will be clear who's going to win. Currently there is a 300 gold difference, 400 gold. That's not a big deal, obviously. So yeah, they can still easily make it work. But most of these games are, well, are over at the 15 minutes. And yeah, we see Ezreal here going for... well, he wanted to go for that top lane, but he didn't actually manage to do so. Well, there was nobody there anymore. So Trundle going to grab this jungle camp, which is excellent because he can't really farm. His lane is pushed too far, and yeah, we are just going to harass this dude. Because Alistar's out of the lane, we saw him recall, and therefore it, yeah, we can just harass the Zyra free of punishment. And there you see it. Infuse plus attack means death plant. So every time it comes back up, I'm going to use that to kill a plant. And if Asriel doesn't need the mana, of course, because yeah, in this case I did heal him up because, well, giving the mana to Asriel is more important than getting 5 gold. Although it does add up. I mean, obviously not if you have 3, but if you kill all of her plants, that does add up to quite a bit of mana. So we have Lee Sin coming in here. Lee Sin going to get knocked back though. And yeah, we get another 10 gold there from the plants. And although, as I said, it's not a big deal, it's not a huge deal, yeah, it does add up. And yeah, it's just a nice little bit of extra gold overall, especially if you're a support champion. So, oh, yeah, I missed that, but he's going to pick up a kill, and then I can't reach him. So I did have the heal, but it didn't do enough, or didn't go off. I don't actually know. But it is on cooldown, so I'm supposed to have cast it, but I can't imagine that Alistar does enough damage to get through the whole heal, which is another 210 health. And the armor, of course, doesn't matter because he did magic damage there. So yeah, currently Trundle is farming up top. Yeah, Lee Sin is over here, and we are aware that Dragon is up. So the next kill we are going to go for Dragon, because that's what you normally need. You need 1 kill, and then you can pretty much do whatever you want for the rest. Because yeah, 2 versus 3 is way worse than 4 versus 5. Well, you can imagine why. I mean, you miss 1 out of 3, that's not a really big deal, but you win. Or no, sorry, that's a really much more of a big deal than missing 1 out of 5. Because 1 out of 3, yeah, especially if it's a carry, those can do a whole lot more damage. So yeah, taking out the plants as soon as I can, and Zyra is going to attempt to get this this camp. She is actually going to get 1 minion, I believe. And the plant time's out. I'm assuming he will come in now. Yeah, there's nobody to jump to. Yeah, the plants really don't do damage when she doesn't have AP yet. They only do damage when, well, when she combines the complete burst. And at this point they said, well, you're dead. But yeah, man, I'm Soraka. I don't die. So yeah, everyone level 6 now. The top lane is probably a little bit higher, 7 and 8. But we should be able to sustain ourselves here. So a little bit of heal for myself, and I'm going to ward the mid here. So enemy not warding the mid. And yes, Alistar is coming in. And then Lee Sin goes all in on this, which means that I will have to go and help. And yeah, it didn't really matter whether I was there or not. So yeah, I'm going to recall right now. And we did pick up the Zyra kill there. So yeah, Zyra seemed to be a very easy target here. Because you have a lot of ganks, and Zyra is really not gank proof. Asriel is pretty gank proof, and Lee Sin is pretty gank proof, but yeah, Zyra definitely isn't. Alistar is, of course, yeah, and Trundle too can absorb quite a bit of damage. Yeah, in Asriel's case, of course, it's not about the fact that he can absorb a lot of damage, but he can use that arcane shift to get away, and he can make it out of there. So yeah, we have been getting pummeled quite a bit in the last few days in the 3 versus 3s, and yeah, therefore it was kind of nice that we got this game going and actually had a strategy that worked for us. Because yeah, we've tried some strategies. We still need to practice a whole lot more on strategies. And yeah, we thought that they would be doing dragon here, but they were not. So yeah, the ward is there. So Trundle does see us, but Trundle is about 80% health only, and he probably... Oh, he does have all of his skills up. So going to focus me for some reason. And I am dead here. Oh, no, I actually survived. That's right. They say if they kill the dragon before the projectile lands, then you actually survive. Then the projectile does no damage. It's the same with turrets. If you kill a turret before the turret shot lands on someone, it does no damage. Which is of course awesome, if you know that and if you can time that right. And in this case, it was timed right. So yeah, I don't know why they did it like that. I mean, the shot has been fired, so it should have died there, giving Trundle the kill. A nice flash there from Asriel. He gets out, and we are going to... Come on! Are we going to get the kill? No! He shot straight through, while Alistar either chose that or that direction. And this one, yeah, well, he needs to turn around right now. I used my ultimate, but he didn't. He jumped away. And a very nice shot there from Asriel. He was so happy about that. We were on Skype together, so... He was so happy about getting that steal. Although it wasn't actually a steal, because nobody else could have reached that. And yeah, I might have been able to reach it at some point with my flash, but this was so much better. So flash into infuse or something like that, but this was so much better. First of all, he's a carry and I'm not. Second, I don't want to spend my flash on something like that. So yeah, Trundle in the top lane, yeah, is going to get killed here, or at least most of him is getting killed. Because Lee Sin is way stronger. Well, he has proven that time and time again. But yeah, his flash is still good enough to get him out of there. Of course, his flash is good for that, but yeah, well, you definitely don't want to use your flash in that way normally. So yeah, we did spot that they were doing red buff, and yeah, we wanted to prevent them from doing that, obviously. And yeah, this is a little bit of a messy fight. We just are waiting for Lee Sin to come in, and we're trying to distract the enemies until then. Enemies have given up, even though they have a ward right here, so they can see what's going on. But yeah, we were just distracting them there, and that worked out pretty well. So nobody taking out the flower. That means, oh, come on, Asriel, did you really need to take that? There we go, another 5 gold for me. I have 17 already. So yeah, as I said, that stacks up to be a nice amount of gold. It's not huge, of course, but it's another like 400 gold. No, that's not true. It's another, what, 100 gold? That's more like it, yeah. Well, a few of them are actual minions. Yeah, the Asriel just farming it up, and Lee Sin trying to take out this turret. Obviously, because he didn't take turret damage, that in the at first the Trundle attack was kind of unnecessary. It was never going to kill him, and yeah, it was just not a good engage. So yeah, with Trundle top and the other two out of the lane, we have a shot at this turret now. And this is how you play 3v3 normally. You go from one lane to the other, trying to push your advantage, if you have one, in fact. And yeah, in this case we had a little bit of an advance, well, 1 versus 5, but it's only a 2k difference, which is mostly due to the dragon. So yeah, it's not a really huge difference in overall gold. It's just that I have no golds, as you will see here, 2700, and this guy, so the Lee Sin, has 6200 gold. That's all part of the plan, of course. Well, not so much to give a whole lot of gold to Lee Sin, but to not give gold to me, yeah, that is part of the plan. Because yeah, if you spread your gold over only 2 champions instead of 3, then that is of course way better for your overall damage output. Because, well, the amount of damage that someone like Soraka gets from items is very limited anyway. So we're going to get this kill, and then maybe even this kill. No, she's running to the turret. There's really no way. So yeah, we get another 2 kills there for 0, and so it's 1-7. And yeah, this worked out pretty well, but it's also because the enemy still had to learn a whole lot about how to play this. Because Zyra bottom lane definitely works, but not with Alistar. I mean, Alistar does nothing that she needs. And we are going for this dragon. With dragon up again, we are running straight in because we know we have to, or we had 2 kills, and therefore we have all the time in the world to make this happen. But as you can see, the Lee Sin healing up so much from his lifesteal that there really is, yeah, there's nothing that he needs from me. He doesn't need mana, obviously, and he doesn't need health, so he can just happily farm that dragon without any problems. So they are pretty close together here. I don't know if there is a clash incoming, but yeah, he is going for that other camp here and going to find the troll. Come on, come on. Oh, another flash used. This Trundle is so lucky that he has that flash. And now, yeah, it's a 1 versus 3. Obviously, he's going to lose that. And we get a Bloodthirster on Lee Sin. So, yeah, when in doubt, buy more lifesteal, because lifesteal is freaking OP. So the more you have, the better it is. Of course, you need some damage as well, but yeah, damage comes with everything basically. So as long as you have some damage, then the lifesteal is going to completely keep you alive. You don't need anything else. Well, you need something to deal with the stuns, if there are any stuns. But it does seem that there are no stuns on this enemy team. Well, I guess there's a snare and a pop-up, but, well, not a big deal. That's why we have Soraka. Soraka is there just to keep us alive, and or keep the entire team alive. I'm going to die at some point, by the way. I think it's a really stupid situation even. I forgot where it was, but... So yeah, taking out the plants as soon as possible, so they didn't even get 1 minion out of those. And yeah, a little bit of a problem here for Asriel, because there's really nothing we can do. Oh, come on, get that kill! Okay, yeah, we lose that one. No, she's not running out. And he may actually be able to reach her. Yes. There we go. So I'm just picking up the minions here. Because there was nothing I could do behind the turret. Because I died to the turret really quickly. And yeah, Trundle coming after me. And he's not going to chase. So he does realize he has... yeah, he has no chance against me. It's not like he will die, no, but he won't kill me either. So that is a better choice to just go for the minions. But yeah, I have a heal with an armor buff. I have a silence so that he can't really use anything, and then I have the exhaust to make sure that he can't catch me anymore. So, and I have the flash to get out of there. So really, he was never going to get that kill. He could have drawn out a flash or an exhaust though, which would have been a good waste of time. Well, a good it would have been good for him if he managed to do that. But yeah, well, for now it's all good. So yeah, Asriel and Lee Sin are pretty good on this map. Soraka, yeah, not so good. But yeah, well, Soraka is just a good champion in general. So we know that the dragon is coming up pretty soon at least, and yeah, we're just going to wait for that, and while it's spawning we are going to just grab some minion camps and some minions, and, or well, jungle camps I should say, and some minions. So for me that gold is well worth it, of course, because I don't have a lot of gold. And by now, yeah, 46, I have the same amount of gold as Alistar. But yeah, Alistar has been killed a lot more. And yeah, that's of course good for us. Alistar is really also not a good champion on this map. You need champions with CC, but better CC than that guy. Yeah, here I died. That was a pretty stupid situation because Lee Sin got knocked out of the fight twice, and yeah, there was really nothing we could do. So Zyra gets out, but we're not done yet, because grabbing the turret means that we can go on this guy. Come on, okay. Grab him. Ultimate. I didn't see the ultimate, but apparently it hit. I didn't see the ultimate in game either, so because obviously I was following this. A lot of damage done on Zyra, who may actually die. No, 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 no. She's going to be saved by the turret. Oh man! I did not know that. Wow, that was excellent. That worked out perfectly. So yeah, red buff taken. Dragon is going to be taken. Yeah, and you can ward all you want at this point, but they're not going to steal the dragon from us. So as you can see, we're 6k gold ahead, and there's really no way they can come back. So they surrender. And yeah, that's it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!